Welcome to the Royal Ties Podcast. My name is Clark, the Financial Credit Coach, and I will be bringing you information acquired through first-hand experiences in order to help you increase your credit score, reduce interest rates, increase savings, and eliminate debts. Doing it for the community, from the community, and by community I mean any and everyone who wants to learn and evolve. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to the Royal Ties Podcast, your go-to for all things financial literacy in Canada. I'm your host, Clarck Cadet. Today we're tackling a topic that many of you have asked about, credit consolidation. So to help us understand this better, we'll follow the journey of Charles. Charles is a small business owner from Halifax who used credit consolidation to manage his finances. This is a good one, all right? Peep game. What is credit consolidation? People ask all the time, and they're like, I don't even know. It's just people have been offering it to me as a way to fix things. Well, credit consolidation involves combining multiple debts into one single debt, typically with a lower interest rate. So this can simplify your monthly payments and potentially reduce the amount of interest you pay over time. It sounds like a straightforward solution, right? But it comes with both potential benefits and drawbacks. Listen, there's always two sides to a coin. Don't let anybody tell you everything is peachy and ice cream, and no, it's not like that. But let me tell you about Charles, all right? Listen, Charles is running a successful cafe. So he found himself juggling several loans and credit cards that were used to fund business expansions and cover operational costs. Normal. We all know the game. We're all entrepreneurs. Things come up. Sometimes you got to find a way to, put funds together. But the different due dates and interest rates, it was just overwhelming, basically. And he worried about missing payments. So he's like, how do I don't know. Sometimes I can miss this payment because one's at the 15th, one's on the 30th. Anyways, what ends up happening is we talk about things like the benefits of credit consolidation. So Charles decided to consolidate his debts after a financial advisor explained the benefits. The first advantage was simplicity. One payment per month is way easier to manage than several, right? That makes sense. Secondly, he secured a lower interest rate, which reduced the total amount of interest he would pay over the lifespan of the loan. This can be a significant financial relief. Yeah, that's how most people sell you on consolidation loans. You're going to make one payment, it's smaller, and you pay less interest over time. Everybody wants to save money, right? Now, Charles's experience was a little different because after consolidating his debts, Charles felt immediate relief. He's like, all right, I'm good. Like he found it easier to budget with a single monthly payment, and the lower interest rates allowed him to pay more towards the principal each month. So he was thinking win-win-win, right? Well, this proactive approach meant he could foresee being debt-free sooner than if he had continued to manage multiple debts independently. Normal. If they're independent, you're paying higher interest rates. You can miss one. It's easy because there's multiple of them, and you're paying way more interest overall. But the drawbacks of credit consolidation. See, they don't talk to you about this, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you the truth. However, credit consolidation is not a one-size-fits-all solution. For some like Charles, it can mean longer payment terms, which might increase the total amount paid over time despite the lower interest rate. So you're paying lower interest rate monthly, but if it takes you 5 years to pay everything off, over those 5 years, you paid a lot more. There's also the risk of feeling overly comfortable with the newfound financial breathing room and slipping back into poor spending habits, potentially racking up more debt. See, this is the thing. This is why you need a financial coach and not an advisor, because we see these things and we help you find solutions to these things. That is not part of what a financial advisor does. Anyway, Charles acknowledged these drawbacks. He made a strict rule for himself to not acquire new debts and focus on growing his business with the cash flow generated rather than relying on more loans. Amazing. I'm always going to applaud discipline. We want that. His discipline was crucial in making credit consolidation work effectively for his financial goals. Now, the question everybody's going to ask, I'm not talking bad about consolidation loans. I'm just saying both sides of the coin need to be acknowledged. The question is credit consolidation right for you? Well, for listeners considering this option, it's important to assess your spending habits and financial discipline. Consult with a financial coach to understand the specifics of your debts and whether consolidation makes sense for you. Yes, financial advisors, you can consolidate with them as well. I always say a financial coach because we do a little bit different work and we go a little bit deeper than they do, but whatever works for you. The key is to use consolidation as a tool for debt relief, not as an excuse to accrue more debt. That's not what they tell you. I'm telling you that. We don't use it to accrue more debt. We use it to have a consolidation to get out of debt. Credit consolidation can be a powerful tool if you use it correctly. It can simplify your payments and reduce your interest costs, but it also requires a very high level of financial discipline to prevent falling back into debt. Like Charles, it's essential to stay committed to your financial plan. Again, I'm not bashing anybody. Financial coaches, financial advisors, we're two different types of people. We do two different things, but we have a common client. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of the Royal Ties Podcast. If you found today's episode helpful, please share it with others who might benefit. Remember, each financial decision is a step towards or away from financial freedom. You decide where you want to walk. Choose wisely, and see you next time for more insightful financial discussions. You know my motto, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's bring financial literacy to an end. It starts here today. My name is Clark, the Financial Coach. You can reach me at www.clarkcadet.com. The only coach who guarantees results. Have a good one. My name is Clark, the Financial Coach, and my motto is simple. Pay attention or pay for lack of attention. Please follow me at Clark, the Financial Coach on Instagram.